Really quick, when I get my buddies on here, I like to do a little bit of our origin story. And I remember Frank. Now we have such similar paths, you know. We're both East Coast guys. Frankie's from New Jersey. I'm from Long Island, and we both fought under Lou Neglia. I know Frankie fought in some other promotions also, but he definitely fought under Lou Neglia. And I remember the first time talking to you. It was at I think it was at one of your fights where you fought, and I was, and then we had a conversation. No, do you remember?
Yeah, I do. I remember. I believe you were UFC champion at the time, and I couldn't believe you're talking to me.
Was I? Wait, was I champ at the time? Was it that long?
I think you were.
Was I? Wow. Oh, shit. I am a little bit older than Frankie, just so you know. But, yeah, that's right. And that's before you started training with Ricardo Almeida, my very good friend and training partner.
Yep.
So you would,
so that was right before.
Yeah, so Frankie, you know, when he burst onto the scene, it was something. Like, you knew you were watching something. Like, I'm like, all right, I'm going to be seeing this guy in the UFC. And not only did I end up seeing him in the UFC, we shared locker rooms together. I remember you burst onto the scene by, it's funny, Frankie, because you tried out for the Ultimate Fighter, right?
I did.
What the fuck? Why did they not accept you?
I don't know. I did. Jim Miller tried out for that season too.
Jim Miller, legend, another New Jersey legend. It feels weird, Frankie. Doesn't it feel weird when people call you legend now? It doesn't mean it's a compliment, but it's like, oh, shit. That I won't. Right? It makes you feel a little fucking legends.
It does, man.
So man.
It was cool to see your daughter though. That was awesome. Dude, when I heard your daughter was competing, I'm like, I'm sure I'm gonna see Matt. So I was pumped to get up there, and your daughter was stud. She did. Pace. I loved it.
She shined. You like the duck unders, Frankie. She does her wrestling.
Aggressive. I love the aggression.
She's aggressive. I see a lot of I'm not being like that, but I remind, like, you know, when you see your son Santino wrestle, he's aggressive.
Yeah.
Don't you like see a little bit of yourself in there? Like,
yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
For sure.
I know. Yeah. All right, don't get me teary too early in this episode, Frankie, please. You know, with my family. But no, that was great though, because and also Dante Rivera, one of Frankie's good friends, and Ricardo made a black belt. I seen him the other night. He had his guys competing. One of his kids won a championship, and that was wild. So congrats to Dante.
Yeah, that's cool.
But when I saw Frankie over the weekend, right away I'm like, yo, man, you should do my show. I've done his show before. It's so funny when I say we have a lot in common. We're living like the same. Frankie, we both fought on the local circuit in the tri-state area. We both became, listen, I'm not here to brag, but we both became champions, Hall of Famers, and now we're kind of living the same life. We're both podcasters. He does the champ and the tramp. He's the champ. The tramp is Roger Matthews. Matthews, right? Yeah.
Matthews, yeah.
Yeah, he's a funny guy too. They do the champ. How long have you been doing that podcast for, by the way?
It'll be 5 years in December.
5 years.
Yeah.
I had such a good time on that show when I did that. I drove down.
That's one of the highest rated episodes.
That's one. Is it really at all?
Oh yeah.
And my late friend, the great Paul Harrison Hulk, did the road trip with me. His kids are training with me now, which makes me very happy. Very happy. We had a fun time, right? That was so much fun.
We had a blast,
Hulk was like my Ed McMahon, my Andy Richter. He's sitting laughing the whole fucking time. We had stories. We got we had a few. We knocked a few down. We had a good time. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna do. Listen. I was supposed to come out again, and then it was a clusterfuck. But
we'd love to have you again. You know that.
And speaking of having me again, I think next time you're gonna be in studio, maybe, possibly.
Yeah.
I'm putting him on the spot. I'm putting him on the fucking spot.
Hey, I would love to come out.
And Frankie, when I'm saying living the same lives, so. Okay, I went over our resumes with the whole champion Hall of Famer stuff. Podcasters, we're both doing the podcasting, and you just recently got your own school, which is, dude, I know the life you're living. I'm so happy. I'm living this. We're living the dream, Frankie. We fucking made it, buddy. No?
Yeah, I drive to teach at night, and I'm like, I'm looking forward to this.
It's something where guys, after a long day's work. This guy's going to find out about it soon. I'm getting him down to my school, Frankie. I swear to God.
There you go.
They come after working 8 hours or more to the school to unwind. You know what I mean? To be like, all right, now this is my happy place. And and that's our job, man. You know what I mean? So I will never take that for granted, you know?